in the last session of our adventure of Pathfinder 2.0, as of yet untitled. I'll just call it our adventure.
I'm calling this campaign Dragons in the Deep, seeing as it's a funny Adele reference, and also there are heretofore no dragons. There might be.
All right, so our three adventurers found themselves in the tavern that belonged to what? Bork?
Professor Bork.
Professor Bork.
Mm-hmm.
A former...
Not that he ever got to introduce himself.
A professor?
Well, I did ask him what his name was, and he just replied with Bork.
Well, he responded with Bork.
I just didn't know the professor part. An alchemist that had traded in most of his alchemical tools for that of the, well, a brewmaster.
He traded nothing in. He's still got them.
Okay, fine. He still has them all. He's retooled himself and become a brewmaster. And he runs a tavern that happens to lie within a valley surrounded by mountains. And these mountains, one of which was the Nickelback Mountain. What was the
No, these are the Nickelback Mountains.
These are all the Nickelback Mountains.
Weren't they? No. Sorry, I think I actually wrote this down.
There's Nickelback Mountain, there's a Chili Pepper Mountain.
Yep, the Red Hot Chili Mountain.
And the Red Hot Chili Mountain.
Yes.
All right, so surrounded by the Nickelback Mountains and the Red Hot Chili Mountains. However, he had been accosted on several occasions by a local troop of kobolds. These kobolds make a ruckus all throughout the day, but most especially at night, singing chants in Draconian, trying to make these odd obelisks and statues for their lord and ruler, the Great Red Dragon. So, having found ourselves in the tavern, Bork implored us to please cease the racket by any means necessary. And it just so happened that when we exited the tavern, we found ourselves face to face with a group of kobolds. After an unsuccessful attempt to speak with them and misplaced, well, what was it? It was Moose's character, Apple Mary. Apple Mary instantly attacks the kobolds, flings her hammer off into the distance.
And the battle is meant to do that.
The critical failure.
Right. And after a brief conversation, in which there were no hostilities, a battle ensued and was promptly ended by, for the most part, Pickle's alchemical creations, particularly a vial of acid.
I melted a guy.
However, one kobold did survive the fray and was healed enough to lead us back to their enclave. And after, once again, another feat of alchemy, Pickle was able to cure the curse of Squeeb?
Yeah, Squeeb.
Poor little Squeeb. A kobold who was prone to vomit all over himself. Poor thing. And having cured Squeeb, we were able to gain the goodwill of the kobolds. And now we are being led down this passageway to this main antechamber where yet more kobolds reside and where their odd creations lay. Yeah, so, and presumably under the pretense that we'll come face to face with their lord and master, the Great Red Dragon.
Gerd. Also, Moose Apple Mary rolled a 20 on her stealth check.
Oh, right.
So she's being super sneaky right now.
Especially sneaky.
Freaking sneaky.
Are you ready to go do some super sneaky reconnaissance?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me pop this out.
Okay. So now that I've actually had the chance to fill this place out properly, let's recap what you've found. So you've entered into, I'm gonna say, can I go back and hide stuff? Kind of. The problem is hiding stuff sucks now. It used to be different, and I don't like it.
Well, you'd seen the one passage with the creature overseeing the ants?
Yeah.
The giant ants.
Okay. So you enter into... Let's start from the beginning. So I'm going to replace the kobold that you're with for the time being. He's Geeb.
Yeah, Geeb.
He looks like...
He's been making a number of kobolds.
I don't have any good ones. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to give him a marker. Because most of these other oones are... Here, I'm going to give him a little net icon, meaning you captured him. Not
Okay.
that matters too much here. But anyway, so Geeb just kind of trundles in, and he almost kind of immediately forgets about you. Or, like, well, y'all start hiding, so he kind of loses sight of you and doesn't really regain it. So he trundles into the main room to go talk to whatever the big one is.
Ooh.
Anyway, so you follow stealthily and quietly, and most of them, in fact, none of them notice you. They look pretty hard at work sculpting would look to be giant, kind of reptilian busts, to some amount of success and to some amount of, well, you're not sure about some of them. They look kind of weird. There's more than the ones that I've done, but you know, I can't draw them all. But they actually, for all you kind of expected going into this, they're actually not terrible at this. And there's some other rocks that look to have, like, attempted to have been carved into, but they gave up for whatever the red rock is.
Does the large kobold look like he's been similarly empowered?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks a lot like the jazzpold that you killed it, whose face you melted off.
Yes.
And he is tremendous. He is the jazzpold was kind of fat and jolly and very accusatory. This guy seems very focused on one thing and one thing only, and that's carving these things. And that's what he's doing right now. He doesn't even look at Geeb. He just, like, snorts at him and then goes back to work.
All right. I guess I'm gonna sneak in.
Oh, sorry. While we're not in combat, can I heal myself? I do have some healer's tools, or I can make a minor elixir of whatever.
Yeah,
my
I actually...
hit points are still at 25.
Right, because you got stabbed once.
I got stabbed a few times.
Yeah, I only got 2 points of damage from, what was it? Some flames?
Let's see. I do have healer's tools, but my medicine skill is kind of garbo. I don't know if I want to... I'm trying to decide if I want to use one of my resonance points to do the minor elixir of healing. But,
well, so healer's tools and, like, medicine is actually more for treating disease, treating poison, or making sure a character doesn't, like, bleed out or die.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm seeing that. It's first aid. Okay.
So these are not Pokemon's potions. Gotcha.
Let's see. Minor elixir of life. That's what it was. Where are you?
Hmm.
360. Here we go.
All right.
Elixir.
Do you have to roll for potion effectiveness, or does it bring back a flat amount?
Let's see. Upon drinking this elixir, you regain 1d6 hit points.
Yep.
Okay, that is in my formula book. Can I spend 1 resonance point to use that on myself?
Yeah.
Okay. Need to roll 1d6. Alright, here we go. Oh, wait, just 1. Here I go healing myself. And it's a
Oh.
yay! I mean, yay! And that is me back up to 31 hit points. Heck yeah. I like those numbers. I'm good now.
All right. So we just happen to be next to this passage. And then there's the main antechamber.
Yeah.
True.
Hmm.
What would you say our main goal here is? Like, do we want to bargain with the dragon who's
to try
probably
to
unbargainable?
So, a recap of objectives from last episode. You were paid in 3 swords, quote-unquote, and 1 gold piece to deal with the kobolds. And the kobolds tried to pay you in daggers to burn down the inn. And now you've kind of... At least last time, remember, you guys were trying to get an audience with the Great Red Dragon yourself. Like, himself.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
herself.
Yeah, just to see if the inn could still
And
reside
yeah,
there.
you were gonna try and like broker some kind of bargain.
Yeah. Okay. Are these ants intelligent? Do we know?
No, they look to be just large
Regular
ants.
old ants.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna avoid that. That sounds terrible.
Yep, we don't want this
Um,
to turn to the movie Them. Old
Where's that?
1950s.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're talking about us, but that's not. No, okay. Alright, I'm gonna sneak around here, see what I can find.
Okay, so you're looking into
Uh,
the ant den?
I'm just gonna peek in. I'm not gonna go in. Just gonna peek in, but I think
Okay.
I'll just keep walking
So
unless
you
there's
see
something interesting.
you see what look to be a bunch of ants that they look. You're not really much of an entomologist.
Nah,
But you've seen bugs before, and they usually have a lot more direction
they're
than
also
these.
tasty.
These kind of are just hanging out. It looks like the kobolds, they've got 3 of them kind of idly watching them, and the ants are just kind of there. It's kind of creepy.
It sounds very creepy. Are they moving? Or are they just standing around?
They're kind of like wiggling their antenna, but that's about the extent of what they're doing. They're not moving anywhere. They're certainly not working.
Okay, I'm very curious. Okay, so the kobolds are just watching them. They're just
Yeah.
standing there. Okay. Is there anything else in the room that could be, I don't know, hypnotizing them or?
Let's see. Let's see. Roll a perception check.
Okay. There.
Okay, well, that's it.
Wait.
You notice
Wow.
one of the kobolds
Oh.
has, I'm gonna say it looks kind of like a horn,
Ah.
but it's like if you took, instead of like, you know how usually what they have like the horn of like an ox or something, and that's like the horn that they blow in like Viking lore or whatever. It actually looks like a rhinoceros beetle horn. Or something to that extent. It's kind of hard to tell, but it has been fashioned into some sort of a horn.
Dude, I want to steal that.
Okay.
I want to steal that so bad.
And you said one of the kobolds has this horn?
Yeah, the one on the
Which-
far side of the room.
Far side.
I'll mark him.
Okay.
He is
Yeah,
the
I'm
one.
gonna-
Let's see.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the group.
It looks
here.
like also beyond this chamber, there's another path going somewhere.
Yeah. So, let's see.
So,
I will.
Guys,
Mhm.
there's this
It is.
freaking horn that I think we get it. We can become like kings of the ants.
Like Whale Rider.
Like
Except with
you might
ants.
say some kind of ant men. And I think that we should go in there. There's like 3 kobolds. I think we could take them, take their horn, become king of the ants, and the ants will help us get to the dragon.
But if the ants attack us first, then we're gonna be in trouble.
But they're ants.
Big ants, from the looks of it.
Yeah, but if we get the horn, they won't attack us, it looks like, so...
But before we get the horn, the ants could attack us. Someone's got to
this-
sneak in there and steal it.
Is this what me and Shell are saying next to? Is that
Another entrance.
is that a wall or?
So you kind of saw this when you like peeked into the room with that perception
Yeah.
check, but it looks like this might be a secret door. But
Okay.
from this side, it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay, well,
or-
what if we kind of bottleneck the guys over this way? Take them out one at a time. But the biggest ant probably won't even fit that well.
By
in
the
there.
way, I'm going to tell you, you have a paintbrush icon in your like little tool set in the top left. You
You
can
can
actually
draw
like
things.
draw.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Paintbrush.
Oh,
There's
cool.
paintbrush.
Yeah, so if you
Okay.
guys want to draw like directions or plans or indicate stuff with
Yeah.
that, you can.
Okay.
You can also
So-
thing
click
is-
and hold on the map to do a ping.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
That's how I
See,
say
I
if
was
I'm
thinking we
doing
go sneak in here, get like. Can one of you guys do get like cobalt call?
Are you? Oh, do you
Would
want to like
that
lead them
be-
out?
Would that be like
Keep in mind that there are kobolds in the main central chamber too.
Right,
So-
right. So I'm thinking we sneakily over here, get them in this here little tunnel.
Are you drawing something on the map? Oh yeah, you're clicking. There you go.
As of yet, we haven't antagonized this group of kobolds, and we're actually being led by Queeb into the antechamber. If we were to attempt to steal the horn now, we surely would lose that good faith.
Good point. It's a good point.
Yeah, it might be good to just remember this is here, unless if with you and your sneakiness, you can go and try to do. How's your thievery skill?
I mean,
Let's see. Terrible.
I'm
Not
trained
do
in
that.
thievery, but
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you're not the sneaky one right now. Is the sucky part.
Oh,
What
I don't know
was your roll on stealth?
my roll, it was 19.
That's still
It's
pretty
not
good.
bad.
It's only
Right.
one below yours.
Do you feel confident in stealing the horn, or should we just move on?
I mean, it could be a good contingency kind of plan, just if things go bad.
Well, I also have Mage Hand at my disposal. It's
Oh, what?
an
what's that?
invisible force, if you will. It can grab things so long as they're under 5 pounds.
Okay.
However, I'd have to wrest it from the hands of the kobold, which probably not going to be effective.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Okay. Well, we need some form of. I don't want to assume that. I want to assume we'll get attacked, but we do need to get to that room. It looks like. At least there's that path back there.
I do not know what Queeb's superior would think of us.
Yeah, maybe we should talk to that dude.
Where did he go?
This little dude right here. How do I get
Oh.
rid of that? I'm so sorry.
You can
Big
do
guy.
Control Z.
Overkill there, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can do undo,
And-
and it should go away.
It's
Or
not
you
letting
highlight
me
it
do it.
and then
It's
you
not-
erase
okay,
it.
the other thing you can do is actually just mouse over it, and it should give you like the little like cross, and you can just select and delete it. You can also click and drag, because you don't have to worry about deleting any of the icons. Only I
Oh,
can do
yes,
that.
yes. I see.
Yep. Okay,
Cool.
you got it.
Now, it is
I got it.
possible that the kobolds, while using this horn, they likely use the ants to burrow all these tunnels for them.
Ah.
Okay, so maybe it's not as cool as I'm thinking.
They could still dig us like an amazing tunnel for other use, our own purposes.
That's true. We could have a secret hideout, like the
Think
Avengers.
about it. Think about
Is
it.
our hideout secret,
Our own secret hideout, like in Pokemon.
or the Super Friends?
Sure. All right.
Well, it'll be something that we could resort to, but as of yet, I do not know if we are still going to be able to meet with the dragon in good terms. Yeah.
We need to
Yeah,
figure out
that's
whether or
true.
not we're welcome first, I think. Why don't we go talk to the old dude?
Yeah, maybe we can convince him to give it to us later. Okay, let's go. Wait, which old dude? The old dude in this room,
In-
or
Yes, the big dude making
okay?
the
You want to
sculptures.
just go walk up to him?
God, yes.
Okay, wait,
Maybe you
wait.
should
Let me go first. Let me go
That's-
first. I'm gonna get a better look at him.
Oh, okay.
If he looks too gross, maybe we
That-
can plan.
That, or if she's stealthy enough, she should be able to flank him in the instance that he becomes hostile.
Oh,
Oh
That's
yeah.
Okay.
that's a good idea. Let's go with that. Okay.
So you're going in.
sorry.
Oh, I'm just
Where are
trying
you
to figure out
going,
what exactly your course of action here is.
Yeah. Okay, you guys go ahead. Or no, wait. Maybe I should go ahead. Okay, I'll go ahead. I'll get on the side of him. You guys come with me. You go to the front of him and you talk to him.
Okay, so you guys are just going up, straight up, no longer hiding, just gonna talk to him?
Yeah.
Well, I think she's still hidden.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So-
stay a little sneaky.
So he doesn't even turn to look at you. He just starts like grunting and points at a chisel near you.
Ah.
He
It
wants-
doesn't look like he gets up much. He's very big.
Okay. Can I pick up the chisel and try handing it to him?
Okay, he grunts in. You're not sure if it's thanks or if it's just like acknowledgement that you did a thing. and then he goes back to work.
Oh, yeah!
He seems to be trying to add a substantial cleft chin to this specific bust.
The
Beautiful.
Batman dragon. Okay, well,
Are we
this
in the
guy's gonna...
Batcave?
And how are the other kobolds reacting to our presence?
They are also busy. They seem significantly worse, so they might actually be working harder than this guy.
Oh.
There seems to be like this weird like fervor about making dragon busts in high quantity.
Okay.
Hmm.
There's a lot of dragon busts. How about... Do you guys want to go and
Can I?
check out this room? It seems small enough. We might be able to get some more information about the ants before we actually encounter the ants.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah. Can I use detect magic on the sculptures?
Okay.
I have it as an innate ability.
Okay. So you detect magic on them. There is mild magic going in, mostly into the faces, definitely in the mouths.
And what's within the mouths? Do I do a perception check just to see?
You'd have to sit there for like I think 5 minutes to figure it out. If that's how detect magic used to work. The way it used to work is the longer you stare at it. Okay, you should look up
Okay. Again.
spell description of detect magic. But you send out a magical pulse that registers the presence of magic. You receive no information beyond the presence or absence of magic. You can choose to ignore magic you're fully aware of, such as you and your allies' magic items and ongoing spells. You detect illusion magic only if that magic's effect is a lower level than the level of your detect magic spell. However, items that have an illusion aura but aren't deceptive in appearance, such as an invisibility potion, typically get detected normally. And you can also heighten it later.
Right, as I level up.
Yeah. But, so currently, you can tell... let's see, that's a 30-foot pulse. So let me figure that out from you. So, yeah, there's definitively magic in the Biggins... one of the Biggins hammers, actually?
Ooh.
I think it is. And his chisel. And then the mouths on the weird statues.
Is he? So he's currently working on the chin. Is the mouth of his statue glowing as well at the moment, or
Yes.
is it?
Yeah, all three of the... I mean, it's honestly kind of obvious even without detect magic because they're straight up glowing.
And what about the smaller sculptures that the other kobolds are working on?
No, not even close. It seems to be very localized to this dude.
Oh.
Hmm.
You may break it open.
Oh,
Got a
make a
sweet hammer.
perception check.
Huh?
Make a perception check.
Perception. All right.
You see one glowing crystal somewhere on the ground, just like, I don't know, 10 feet away from you.
Okay, I am going to... Should I roll thievery to hide it away?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a pretty massive advantage, but roll to fumble.
Ah. That doesn't look
honestly,
Oh.
yeah, you know what? That's fine. They really aren't paying attention to you. The fact that you're standing in front of them was mainly the question of if you rolled like a 5 or lower. That's a real easy pickup. Anyway, so you pick up what looks to be just a basic glowing orb. It's very faintly glowing.
It's an orb as opposed to just a shard?
I mean, you know what it is.
Okay. I suppose I put it in my inventory for now.
Let's see. I guess for Moose and Joe, I'm not really going to explain these things that well because they're kind of esoteric because I made them up and I keep making them up on the spot. But instead of finding like really like powerful magic items in this game, I usually just hand out weird shit like your hammer, the all-bladed sword, and the stick that nobody has tried using on anything. And so instead of say finding like a +5 halberd, and you just like chuck away your +4 halberd in favor of the +5 one, instead you get like little upgrade items, orbs that will add different effects from fire to just like basic extra numbers and so on and so forth. So if it's spherical and shiny, chances are it's one of those. And
All right. Sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, I can only assume that this one is perhaps
At
the
some
kind
point
of
I'll do a
draconic
write-up on
energy.
what they actually do, but I'm making it up as I go along.
That or flame. That'd be interesting.
This one, very definitively, is just a basic, like, milky, boring glow.
Oh, it's boring.
Yeah, it looks pretty boring.
Mm.
Joe, did we lose your audio?
Oh, I'm here.
Sorry, you did for a bit. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Oh, Joe.
Thank you for
I
pointing
could
that
Joe,
out.
hear
not
you in the
Shell.
living room.
Yeah, you
but
could hear me the other. I know,
Kiri.
right? My bad.
No, it's
Okay.
okay. Just, okay. Okay.
Okay.
So
Well, yeah. If these guys aren't reacting, and the statues seem to be some form of alive, or
mild magic, yes.
Yeah.
somewhat alive.
I should probably
Um,
also mention, all of them are singing.
Wait.
Oh,
you mean-
that-
not
that
the
was
statues. You
important
mean the
detail
kobolds?
to
Yeah,
leave
sorry, the
out, Wander.
kobolds are all singing, not the statues.
How are they singing? Is it
I mean, it's
beautiful
kind of like
bell, or...
It's like a bad Gregorian chant.
And is it still in Draconic?
Don't
Do I
like it.
understand
Yeah.
it now?
It more or less is Great Red Dragon over and over and over again.
Mhm.
They're
That's
not
not
very
very
creative. No.
No. They need to like get some hobbies up in here or something.
I mean, clearly.
I
I mean, there's some nice hobbies.
Yeah, they're very focused on one part of their
Like-
hobby. Just the
Would
rest
they
of
at
it
least
is...
have some merch or something for this dragon, and they're just talking about it all day? Like,
I mean,
I'm curious as to why they're making these semi-alive statue type things, but
They are
let's-
magical in nature as well.
Yeah.
But only through his hands, I kind of
who
indicate
was,
towards the giant kobold.
Oh yeah. What was with the who was the kobold that was leading us in here?
a
What
Geeb.
was their name?
Geeb.
Okay.
Okay.
Appleberry, you actually see Geeb. You're not entirely sure how you recognize him, but you
I think it's because he's Spider-Man now.
you do actually notice Geeb. I guess actually no, he is the most beat up looking kobold because he's still really close to death. Which is saying something for kobolds. They're not very strong. But you see a particularly battered looking kobold sitting on what looks to be a equally battered looking rug that might have been stolen from the worst thrift guild in the universe and put in the den, and he seems to be eating maggots or something.
Oh,
Ooh.
Well,
Awesome.
ant larva, actually,
Oh.
if I want to be specific.
I go and talk to him. Gabe.
Oh, hey
I'm
guys!
just gonna carefully hang out over here.
So Gabe, what's with the ants? What are those ants for?
I got hungry.
No, the ants in the other room.
Oh! Sorry. Well, I mean, snack? He offers you a grub.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thanks.
So
I'm
you
gonna
keep
take
them
that
as
grub.
livestock.
Yes! He's tasty. Good for dig.
Oh,
Wait, did he say
Okay.
good for dig?
good for
Yes, good for dig. Copal claws, okay for dig. Ant dig, much better.
How many tunnels have they created since you brought them here?
1, 2, 11. Don't know! You get the distinct feeling counting stops at 2.
Is there any way we could get one of those sweet horns? You know,
What?
we won't take any of your ants, but like, so we can use one of the horns to like get other ants, so we
No.
can have our own.
No, is our only horn. You don't take.
Oh.
You don't take horn.
You only have one horn. Where did you get this horn?
We found it below.
Below.
A blessing
Below.
from the great red dragon.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
did it come from their horde?
No. Was a boon. Dragon does not share hoard.
Why do you like the dragon so much if he's so selfish?
Because the dragon leads us, guides us, makes us big and strong. You know see Grob?
Oh, that fellow that's chiseling away in the other room?
Yes, he big brother Grob. He big and strong. Used to be small like me, but then he got blessing from great red dragon. Then he grow mighty.
Wow.
Got a bit touched in the head though.
So what does
How-
it take to get blessed by the dragon?
Well, first you must earn its favor. Then you must drink of its I don't know.
You
I was
never-
gonna say fluids, but that sounds a little weird.
Yeah, the long pause doesn't instill confidence either, though.
I mean, it takes some sacrifice to get a great boon. That's how it works.
Okay, so it sounds like it's possible to gain the dragon's favor. I mean, I guess that's good information. Maybe we could talk to the dragon.
Now, these statues, are they also blessed by the dragon?
Blessed, well, no. Chisel is blessed by dragon. And then statues are piety for dragon.
Ah, crap, Willie was right. I should have stolen that chisel. I didn't say that out loud. I was just thinking
It's an
that
internal
in my
thought.
head, in my other voice. Okay. Well, do you know what the statues do? Like, what are they for?
I don't know. When Grodd finishes them, he carries them into the depths, and then the dragon is pleased, and then we never see them again. And then Grob comes back with more rock and begins anew.
Okay. Oh, guys,
Wait, the red
guys.
rock?
let's take one of the statues to the dragon. That way we can, just be like the dudes the new dude that's bringing the thing.
That Pickle, we already agreed that we need to be on the good behavior so the dragon doesn't hate us.
Well, that's the thing. We asked
Well,
permission.
that's what I'm saying. Like we could
Okay.
we could actually do, what's his name, Grob? We could do his job
Okay.
and bring one of the statues to the dragon and be like, oh, look at this dragon that we totally made. It's like one of those wedding presents where like one of you definitely bought it, but I'm gonna tag my name onto that present and be
But
like,
I
look,
kinda-
look at this.
I kind of get the
That-
feeling that he looks down on his little fans down here. So I feel like if we come across as just another religious nut job, that he's not going to help us out.
Oh, you know what? What we should do is get that chisel an actually good bust, and then bring it to the dragon and get its favor.
That might work.
Who's got any crafting?
I believe you're the only one capable of crafting, correct?
Oh, I've got 8
Yeah, I was
crafting
gonna say,
expert.
I've-
Okay.
You have
Make
some
I've also
crafting
got
too?
decent diplomacy. The only thing is I don't know how to interface with, what's his name? Grob? Big dude? What was the big dude's name?
Yeah.
Grob.
Rob. Okay.
Well, because I'm
Ah.
capable of speaking Draconic, maybe that would gain his favor. I don't know.
Let's give it a go. Would you be able to maybe, well, how does diplomacy work if someone's translating for me? Does that just not work that way?
Oh, I mean, I also have diplomacy.
Okay. Okay.
6.
I have 7, which is, so that's not too much more.
I'll
Yeah,
just
let's
stand
see if
by
we
in
can-
case you need a stabby stab or a hammer ham.
Well, I'm going to stay back here in case I need to melt someone's face off.
But you gotta go talk to the guy.
I think it was
He's
actually
way over
Shell.
here,
No,
Pickle.
no, Shell's gonna. I mean, Linares is gonna try to talk to.
Oh, you're not gonna.
Draconic.
Okay.
I don't have Draconic.
Well, right, but I thought you were gonna stand together like they do on the TV,
Oh, well, I am. I'm
like
just,
the president.
I'm like a mid-range caster kind of thing. Okay, this ain't TV, buddy. This is like Final Fantasy Tactics.
All right. Well, I will address him in Draconic. His name was Grog, right?
Yeah.
Very well then. Grog, great sculptor. Is he just
Yeah.
he's still chiseling away?
Yep.
Oh no. Well, we know he doesn't
Uh,
get up much. Could we just take it out of his hand and get his attention that way?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Well,
What
he
if
didn't seem
I...
that. I mean, I'm the one that gave him the chisel. Maybe I could gesture toward it like I want to use it.
Maybe I could
Hmm.
stealthily grab it and
Oh,
hide it.
you've lost your stealth at this point. You're walking around
Oh.
normal. You're talking to people.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, yeah, she
But I
was
could
starting
say
to talk to
stealth
people.
Just walk into the halls like, yes, I'm super stealthy right now, so.
Well, I do have 7 in athletics. I could maybe grab it and run.
Oh no, Grob seems nice.
I'll bring it back.
No, we don't want it to alert or turn anyone. Let's just see if we can maybe. Okay. I point at the chisel, and I kind of hold my hand out, like kind of wanting to asking if I can have it.
You are literally beneath Grob's notice.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we do like a ninja swap? Can we have like a? Can we just like swap a stick? Maybe he won't notice. Maybe he'll just be like, "Wow, it's running out of juice." I think, what do I have? I have a. Can I? Oh man, my thievery isn't terrible, but.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know about stealing it right out of his grasp. If he's so intent on sculpting, yeah, what can we do?
What if I look really intimidating? Would that get his attention if I just okay?
Yeah.
Is there a rock I could like stand on to get taller?
Yeah. How do we get his notice? Is the thing. He is only interested in the dragon busts. We need to. I don't know. I squat down next to him, and I'm gonna like kind of like just move the dirt around and try to make like a crappy looking dragon. And I'm going to get Senpai's notice.
You notice one of the other kobolds comes over to him, and he raises up a sculpture. And Grob looks at it, and shakes his head, and then eats it. And the kobold goes back to sculpting a new rock.
Sad.
So the kobolds also have chisels?
There's tons of carving equipment all over the place.
But they're not the magic chisels.
Yeah, who's the only one that is Grob the only one that has the magic chisel?
Yeah, he's the only one that has the magic tools. But there are spare tools.
Maybe we can make a really good little dragon sculpture. And
that's the thing. The sculpture that we make to please Gerd doesn't have to be magic, I don't think. Right. Okay. So can I pick up one of the chisels and try to make a dragon?
Yeah, sure. There's a fair bit of rock.
Okay. Do I need to roll craft?
Make a perception check first.
Perception check. Go. Wait. Perception check. Go.
Okay.
Oh, dang it.
So you grab a good rock and a good chisel and a good hammer and roll your craft check. To everybody else, he grabbed a rock, and another rock, and he's going to town, and it actually turned out really good.
Good job, Pickle.
I know how to make it work.
I'm so tempted to hammer.
It does take him a while, though. What do you guys do while Pickle is flexing his artistic might?
Well, I'm going to consider my options. So there's really just the path to the ants.
Yeah.
And then the path to the rug room.
Well,
there was an area beyond that we never went into past the rug room.
You do notice, so there's a path past the ants. Then there's some kind of chamber on the other side of the rug room.
Okay. Okay, so Moose, were you doing anything while I was making the thingy?
I'm gonna go over and check out the other room.
So Pickle, you were at this for a while, considering
we'll
the
go
circumstances.
Considering rock.
Yeah, I mean, it's turning out great, despite the very obvious handicap, but... Okay. So let me reveal this. So you are in actually a fairly kind of weird oblong bean-shaped room. I'm going to reveal much of this now that you can see it.
It does look like some of this was man-made, right?
Yeah, it looks like there is actually walls that, like, you can see bits of masonry and brickwork and cobblestones. And, like, if you kind of brush away a lot of the dust on what you're standing on, you can actually reveal more of it. But it looks like this might have actually once been something before either, it got buried by... You're not honestly sure what. It does look like there's a fair bit of rock around all of it, so it looks like it's been here for a while.
Could I I don't know why I'm getting such bad rolls. Let me look at this. I
Okay,
hope my
so
math
what are you
isn't
trying to
bad.
do?
I was trying to do a society check, but I'm trained in it and I have +5.
Oh, to
Because
see
I want
if
to
you
see
recognize it.
if I can identify the masonry.
It
But it's
looks
a 1 die 20 +3
yeah.
+2. Oh, but I only rolled an 8. I've just been getting bad rolls. All right.
Yep.
So I probably can't tell.
No. So you have no idea. Your limited historical architecture skills are too limited for this.
I'm gonna go over here and talk
Okay.
to this fine gentleman. So what's up with all these barrels? What's in them?
I'm not sure if he actually speaks common.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well,
most of
crap.
them don't. Like most of
Uh,
them straight up do not know anything apart from Draconic.
well, Linares, you want to come help a girl out?
Sure. What do you require?
He looks pretty
Uh,
surprised that you're talking to him, and he looks really questioningly at everybody else, who seems just as confused about the presence of an errant dwarf inside the compound. But
Oh,
since nobody started
racism.
to attack you, no one starts to attack you. They do look kind of like edged out, though. They're like, what? But anyway.
Okay.
Can you tell them that we're cool? And also, what's in the barrels?
Okay. Well, I will tell them that we have come to pay homage to the great red dragon, with Queeb as our guide, or Geeb as our guide, and I will inquire as to what lies inside these barrels.
Fish and grubs and tools and rock. Lots of rock.
Ah, I see. So
You
it's
say
just
fish.
sustenance, pretty much, in the form of fish and the grubs, and then they have all their work tools and the rocks with which they work, I suppose.
Okay.
The map. Well, okay, I'm not in the room. Is it bad form for me to like offer advice on what I see in the room, like just as on the map?
I mean, it's probably fine.
Oh, I mean, I see the
Okay.
door at the very bottom. but-
Okay, I was worried.
Yeah, I
about
think the proper term is
I'm s-
metagaming. And so,
I'm
like,
so
you specifically
curious.
saying. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you can point out that there is a door down there.
there is
And
a door. And I'm
I will
so curious
ask him,
about it.
do you know what manner of creatures built these walls and these stone floors?
Blessing of Great Red Dragon?
Ah. So when you arrived, they were already here.
Yes, yes. Dragon told us to dig. We dig, we found. Must be gift from Dragon, clearly.
Oh. And the dragon dwells even deeper.
Much deeper.
Why is the
Interesting.
dragon living so deep underground? Does he know? That dragon
No one
like
dare
live up
question
high.
Great Red Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Sacrilege.
Okay.
Is Dragon's home. Is where dragons should be. Plus, warm down there. Very warm. Good for Scalies.
I don't have any fingernails anymore.
The dragon enjoys the warmth of the deep caverns, and apparently they're not to be questioned, lest it be considered heresy. I was just imparting that over to her.
This chisel sucks.
Do we just hear this echoing through
Yeah,
the
you do.
cavern?
What are these guys doing? Are they like looking at us as we walk by?
They look-
like still confused.
Yeah,
Or...
so they actually kind of alert as you go by, and they do shifts.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, so they're guarding the door.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
They seemed a little bit more armed and a little bit more vigilant than every other kobold here.
Ah, crap. I got
They don't
smarty
seem to want to
pants
let
over
you
here.
through that door.
Ah,
Well, now I
see.
really want to go in that door. Hope they understand their logic there.
Is this an entryway to the dragon?
No.
That was a little
Then what
mad.
lies beyond that
What
you
is
guard so fervently?
No.
No.
Don't tell outsider secrets. Why outsider wads? Why outsider here? I'm just giving them all the same voice because, good God, variance on this is going to suck.
Okay.
Can I attempt to intimidate them by
Uh-oh.
saying, through Lunaris' help, that they should not try to disagree with a dwarf?
Okay,
Get in
so
her way.
Lunaris,
I mean, that's
that's an
still a-
int check, and
Well, I do have intimidation, thank goodness.
okay, so just double intimidation because you're effectively playing intimidation phone.
Okay, so
Okay.
we both do intimidation or just
Yeah,
Lunaris? Okay.
both of you.
Whoops.
All right, so
It's all you. Okay, a little better, right?
it is on why to speak thus to my dwarven friend.
1 second.
Are we dead? Are we all dead? Oh god, we're dead.
I'm just footballed.
They were quite
Creatures, there we
rude.
go.
They were rude. No,
Okay,
I mean,
there we go.
gives a reason. Yeah, just no, like a toddler. Toddler Sauruses over here.
They only get a will save? Is that it? Huh. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. And the answer is, okay, they actually seem pretty shaken. But they don't want to piss you off, but they seem still more scared of opening this door for you than they are of you. Even if they are quaking in their... I'm not even sure if they're wearing clothing or if they're just like buck naked. They probably have like loincloths or like basic pant things.
Steady your knees, friends. Just tell us what lies beyond.
No, he's Great Red Dragon's property.
Why do you
Ah.
sound unsure of that?
Well, it's not hoard and is not bounty nor blessing.
Not bounty nor blessing, not hoard. Something else.
Is it dangerous in there?
Very, no open door.
Is it dangerous for us, or is it dangerous for everybody, including you guys?
Yes, dangerous. No open door. Only High Priest can open. Only
Ah.
Grob.
I mean,
Gra-
I'm kind
Grog
of
is your
As a
high
high
priest?
priest?
No, only them two.
The high priest. Where does the
And
high
Grog.
priest?
Below.
Oh, I see.
So, how do we get to this high priest?
Think we should tell? You think they should even be here?
We saved the life of Geeb, and he informed us that there lay within these mountains a great red dragon.
Yes.
And this dragon is your benefactor.
Also, yes.
And also quite capable. And
Also, yes.
oh, that's true. And deserving of praise.
Yes.
And we wish to praise the great red dragon in our own way.
Then you sculpt. Use Cinder Snout way. You sculpt. You praise. Everyone happy. Great Red Dragon happy. Give
My
gifts.
fingers hurt so bad.
All right. Okay. So these sculptures, they're all that the great red dragon desires in the world?
No. They also want that inn burned down. Cursed inn. Must burn.
God dang it.
Also
And-
wants gold and treasure and captives.
Captives
Oh, yes.
Bad all around.
of what variety?
Oh, you know. Adventurers. Pretty much surface dwellers. Like you, actually.
I know.
They still seem intimidated, though,
the
so
gears
they
are
don't seem
whirring.
particularly motivated to try it.
Are these captives to be used as servants, as food?
We no question Great Red Dragon. We no. We just give. It gives back.
Have you guys actually seen Great Red Dragon yourself?
No, we are unworthy, but we praise, and we feel its blessings all the same.
What if there is no Great Red Dragon?
Sacrilege! He pokes you with the with the spear.
Oh no.
But
Give me
you've
a
never
second.
seen the Great Red Dragon.
Oh no, you questioning his faith has pissed him off hard.
Uh-oh.
I think he misses. What's your armor class?
My what?
What's your armor class?
It's the AC.
Oh,
AC and
AC.
It's in the middle of the sheet.
Oh, thank you. 17.
Okay, so his crude spear bounces off of your. I think you're wearing scale mail. I think you are, but yeah, it bounces off. But he seems pretty pissed off, and he looks pretty ready to like get his buds to come after you.
Oh crap!
Great.
So sorry.
Good diplomacy.
Do you keep pressing him or do you back off?
I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna apologize. I'm sorry. I was just thinking out loud. You know, we barbarians aren't known for thinking before we speak. So I'm sure Great Red Dragon is very real and very cool.
Great
guy.
Red Dragon real. Otherwise, how Grob exists? Grob got big due to dragon blessing.
No, you're totally right.
How often do one of
Definitely
your
was
own
not all the food he sold.
become blessed?
Once in Red Moon, maybe?
Once in a red moon. So, only after every eclipse?
Yes.
That's not often.
Often enough.
Now, the individuals chosen, do they craft the best sculpture?
I'm pretty sure there's like 5 moons on this planet, so like eclipses are decently often.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
They also have the habit of eclipsing like monthly.
Watch it be a different moon every single time.
Okay, should we go check in on Pickle? I don't think we're getting anywhere here.
Yeah, that's true. I just wanted to ask if crafting this sculpture was the only means to see the Great Red Dragon.
Are you asking them that, or are you talking to Apple Mary?
I'm talking to Apple Mary.
Okay.
But
Oh.
I can ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
so
what they say.
did Grob perform a feat that pleased the Great Dragon and thus became endowed with its power?
Grob was first sculptor. He was first chosen after, well, High Priest.
Ah, first chosen after the High Priest. I see. Was it because of his skill?
Yes. Grob, great sculptor, deserved boon.
And have any among you folk, the small kobolds, have any of you risen since?
Well, yes. What's his name?
Oh, the guy that got
The
his
guy-
face melted off?
Yeah. Did you get his name? No. You didn't get his name.
Mr. Facey Melty.
Yeah. We'll just call him that. Mr. Facey Melty.
Wait, what? But that doesn't
He
make...
brought great food. Got real close to burning in town. Stole a great hoard from big orc man.
A horn?
No, hoard.
Oh, a horde.
Stole treasure. Many
I
swords.
see. Ah, I see. Wait, so they already know that he's dead?
No. That his name is just a self-fulfilling prophecy,
The name
apparently.
is a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Beautiful.
I see. And have any come after him?
No, but Red Moon comes soon. We feel it.
And do you all partake in, say, a competition to sculpt?
Yes, we sculpt. We find hoard. We loot. We pillage.
I see.
Oh, right. His name was Fred.
Fred.
Facey Melty's name was Fred.
And would outsiders be able to partake in this competition? if they wanted to show their reverence for the great red dragon.
You'd have to ask High Priest. No rules. Interesting question. But outsider no win. Will be Cinder Snout that wins favor this moon.
Cinder Snout.
Yes, we Cinder Snout. I should probably have done it, but their snouts are like blackened.
Oh,
Yeah.
these two.
Yeah, well, all of them have kind of like a ashen, like gray snout.
Like
Wait.
Ash Wednesday style, or like do they breathe fire?
It just looks kind of like they have just like a big ashy like spot that
Okay.
seems
All of the
specific to this
kobolds?
clan.
Is this a particular clan
Yes.
feature?
Yeah.
So like Ash Wednesday.
Well, yeah, Ash Wednesday if you buried your whole face in it.
Every day is Ash Wednesday. Okay. Well, Lunaria said, should we go pick up Pickle? Maybe go find the High Priestess? Or High Priestess, sorry.
Well, the High
Mr.
Priest will likely only see the winner of this competition, yes? I also...
Nah,
Transcribe
I think
this
you're,
over.
like, so diplomatic and cool. He'll talk to us.
Can't be certain of that. They...
Barbarian way!
They just seem so entrenched in their ways and so... they do not question the motives of their own ruler. It's rather perplexing.
Okay, we'll do slow, diplomatic way. But I'm gonna break
I
some rocks
see.
with my hammers before I leave.
Well, we should still see...
With your hammer?
Yes, didn't I pick up my
Okay.
hammer on the way back in?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, you did get it. So you're just smacking some rocks around with it?
I'm planning to. I
Okay.
gotta blow up some steam here.
Okay, so you go out into the main chamber and you start just like knocking rocks around?
So long as they aren't the
sounds good.
sculptures.
Just little ones. Yeah, little ones are just laying like on the side of the room.
Okay. So the moment you start just hitting them with the hammer, it doesn't go the way you expected.
Oh crap.
They look
Never does.
better every time you hit them.
Oh, wait.
Well, I'm just so talented. It's just my hammer skills.
Wait, Applemary.
What?
So, that hammer of yours, the one that was gifted to you by Bork, it is able to enhance something that already exists, that's material, that you're, well,
Make a perception
hitting.
check, both of you.
Is it? Okay, perception. Why am I getting such bad rolls?
I
That was a 6.
honestly don't know. Your dice sucks. Okay,
Aha.
Appleberry, you almost immediately deduce that you are fixing things with this hammer.
It's a hammer that fixes stuff when you hit it.
Can I go hit Geeb? Will that fix him? Or does it not work on living things?
I don't know if it'll work with organics, but
Petition to rename this hammer the Pretty Stick.
Yes. I hold my hammer up in the air. I am renaming this hammer the Pretty Stick.
Okay. There's actually there's you're not sure, but it feels like something happened.
an aura.
It
Some kind
at the
of
very
emanating
least it
energy?
looks nicer. You're not sure why.
Okay, I'm
Honestly, I
Gonna-
guess the way to describe it is it feels lighter in your hands now,
oh.
and you're not
Guys, I
really
think I
sure
got
why.
stronger. Okay, so by making things better, does that mean like the rocks I'm hitting are now perfect spheres, or
So,
can I control it to make art?
Easy example would be like if you hit a rock that had been like split in half by like a bad blow from a chisel, it
Mhm.
like undoes that.
Okay.
Oh, so we won't
Would
be
it-
able to make Pickle's creations better.
You might be able to. It would
Okay.
take some practice, but you probably could. It would certainly be helpful having an undo button for sculpting.
You know, I heard
So it
that.
doesn't
What's wrong
undo.
with my sculpture?
Let's take a look
Beautiful.
at it.
Yeah, let's see.
I have no eye for art or crafting or anything. Lunaris, what do you think?
Well, it surely does resemble a dragon. I see. Oh, you even decided to craft some scales.
Yeah, and a butt. Maybe hit the butt and make the butt better.
Okay. But what if I hit it too hard and I break the whole thing? Are you gonna like hate me forever?
That's not how the hammer works. Just give it just give the
think
butt
so?
a big just hit the butt.
Okay. All right. So I
Okay.
hit it in the butt.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
Just make an antler.
Okay. Thanks. And there we go.
Okay. You
Oh, it was a
fling it.
crew. Oh. Wait, that wasn't.
What happens? Honestly, I think you unmake part of it.
Oh.
So the butt just kind of goes lumpy.
Can I
Like
try again?
it's got more junk in its trunk now, but you're not sure if it's flattering.
Yeah. You
all
gave
butts
it
are beautiful.
You gave it saddle butt.
Kind of as you watch, it actually does unmake quite a bit of this sculpture.
Oh no.
Oh, Pickle, I'm so sorry.
My scales.
Oh.
Yeah, the scales.
Mary.
It's back to it's a tubular dragon.
Oh.
It's still got like the vague shape, but it got Eche Homo'd a bit.
So many fingernails.
It's
Gone.
it's a
Wait,
minimalist.
you weren't
sculpture
using
now.
a chisel?
Now it looks like a horse. I mean, I think it's a chisel. Looks like a. Wait. Is this a chisel?
This is the point where you all realize Pickle has been sculpting with 2 rocks on a bigger rock.
Oh,
Doing a damn fine
Pickle.
job of it, but he grabbed quite possibly the second worst chisel of the bunch.
Now it's a horse. The stupid horse now.
Gross.
How are we gonna win a competition with this thing? How am I gonna please anyone with a horse?
Can I hit it again?
Yep, please hit it again.
Is that allowed?
I mean, you can hit it as many times as you want.
I think I'll
but-
just
Okay.
return to being a rock.
Yeah.
Like, just as
Okay,
it is,
okay.
unsculpted.
Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what happens.
Might as well.
What the hell?
Wait, what?
All right, draw
That
those
was
scales back because they're
beautiful.
back. Question mark.
Yeah! It's beautiful. It's not as beautiful as before, but
No, it looks better than before. Like, it
Okay.
looks like you sculpted it with actual tools this time.
Yay! We did it.
What is it with the dice? I don't get it. I like this. Okay. So,
And how does it look in comparison to the other kobolds' work? Even Grog's work.
so it looks pretty off model,
nice butt.
but it's got a sweet ass. And you've
It does.
caught Grob's eye.
Oh, grab like the
Like, he is
booties.
actually just looming over you at this point.
Oh.
And he seems pretty down with it.
What's up,
Oh
grab?
yeah, buddy. You like this? You like what I did?
Does the goblin's craftsmanship please you?
Are you saying this
And
in
the
common or
in
draconic?
In draconic.
He looks at it, and you can see like his big tongue like kind of running over the course of like his scaly lips.
Oh no,
But
no,
there's like
he's
a
not gonna eat it.
tremble.
Oh,
Like
no.
he looks really uncertain. Like he really wants to eat it, but he knows he shouldn't.
Oh no.
Rob.
He settles
Rob.
with like kind of like a slight outreached hand, and then he thinks about it. And then he points at it, and then he points at his chisel and hammer.
Oh, does he want you to use his tools to finish it, or does he want to finish it with his tools?
Can I pick up? I'm gonna move to go pick up the chisel.
He's got them in his hands.
Oh, okay.
Is he offering them then?
Yeah, it looks like he's offering them, but he wants the sculpture.
Oh, to trade. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it sounds like a good one
Or
to me.
he's going to finish it?
I want the chisel.
Okay,
I
so
want the hammer and the chisel.
he hands you the hammer and chisel,
Yeah.
You do get the he does look kind of menacing if you go too far away, so it doesn't look like he wants you to take him permanently.
Okay.
But he eats your sculpture.
Oh no.
He looks quite pleased. But you
Oh,
now
he
have
ate the wings. He ate
you-
the scales.
you now have
He
the
ate me.
proper
Wait.
You
Huh.
erased him. Okay,
Oh.
get him
He
back.
ate me.
Yeah, apparently you can eat
Oh.
but anyway, he seems very happy. And
Oh.
he looks very expectantly about what you're going to make with his tools.
Okay, I'm
Oh.
going to try to craft another dragon with the hammer and chisel.
How long will this take?
A while again.
Okay. I'm gonna go check and see. Is this a complete room, or are there dark corners where there might be something else?
It looks like there's a passage to the right.
Right. I'm
I'll
gonna go
mark
check
it
out this
slightly
flapping
better.
passage.
Okay. Where are you going now?
I'm just gonna explore. You said there's a passage this away?
No. You were
No?
looking at the anteroom. I thought you were
Oh.
looking at the anteroom.
Oh,
There's
no.
one
Okay.
passage you've not seen, but you gotta get past the ants.
All right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Go check out these here ants. Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna.
Joe,
Carefully.
roll sculpt.
Crafting?
Yeah,
Pretty
And
good.
I
Yeah.
got...
pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna very carefully step into this room. Is anyone looking at me?
They're all looking at you, even the ants.
Oh
Uh,
god, I don't like that.
This one kind of like peers down and notices like what's going on with Pickle and Grob, and he just assumes that everything is cool, and
Cool.
they like shuffle one of the ants out of your way.
Oh, how nice.
Sweet.
Okay, we're just.
Is this your
Oh.
herd?
Oh, Linares, I don't know if this is our thing.
Okay, so the ants seem shockingly docile.
Yeah, I was asking the kobold if this is what they consider a herd.
Yes, herd. Tasty dig meats.
Tasty.
Do you only eat their offspring or them at adulthood?
Bit of both. When they get old or get bad at dig, then we eat. Still good. Slightly more gamey, but still.
And is there a queen that you keep?
No.
Then how did they reproduce?
We don't know. Gift from Red Dragon.
So where did the grubs come from then?
Also gift from Great Red Dragon.
Interesting. So the great red dragon has
The
The
Great Red
queen?
Dragon provides!
Interesting. He says the great red dragon provides them with the ants, at least in grub form. And then I suppose they keep them up here until adulthood, but they do not know where the queen resides. And if it, well, I keep saying the word resides too often. Blah. In any case, the great red dragon may have the queen in its possession.
What do you think he's using the queen for? Just to make more ants?
More ants, perhaps to feed his followers, but other than that, it seems as though they've been instructed to dig. There was that chamber back there with the masonry and the stonework that seemed to hearken from
Yeah.
another time. Surely there's something more to this mountain.
Oh man, this
Um,
chisel's so much better.
Can I roll mountain lore? See if I remember anything that might be relevant to the history of this mountain.
I believe you've already tried that.
Okay.
Well, how about
Being inside it,
dwarves?
I will give you the fact that you noticed that the runes earlier were covered in volcanic rock.
Mm. Oh no.
Ah.
Oh no.
I mean, this whole thing is
Yes?
igneous, but
What
the
if-
runes specifically were buried by probably lava.
What if Great Red Dragon is just lava?
Oh my god.
Well, I don't know if consuming lava is what that could be the liquid of which they speak.
And they're all burnt on their snoots.
Very true. And yet they eat organic matter, but only Grog we've witnessed eating solid stone. So, I suppose I'll ask, when you consume these grubs, are you also capable of consuming stone, like Grog?
Gross. How would you even do that? Would blood teeth? Would go bad. Only Grog can eat rock. Grog big and strong.
Ah, yeah. Only those that have been blessed are capable of eating rock.
What? No, only Grog.
Only Grog?
No. High Priest eats fine foods, like deer. I'm jealous, but don't tell him.
Ah, I see. So, no, it's only Grog that eats rock.
Yeah,
apparently.
I straight up just based Grog off of Dodogama.
I mean,
Does Grog have better teeth than them?
Grog
Was that
have
one
no
of the
teeth.
blessing?
Has
Oh.
mighty jaw, though. There's all rock in there. Even in
Oh
head.
boy. Well,
Hmm,
tell you
well-
that.
So, you're saying that the surrounding stone was formed from lava, correct? Apple Mary?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, that's right.
And they've been slowly digging away at it. I wonder if they said that where the red dragon lay is where it's warmest. Perhaps it's in some kind of caldera deep below the surface, and at one point the volcano had been active. It sent lava up through the tunnels covering what civilization used to be here. I do not know what people lived in the mountain before, but they either perished or were forced out.
I think that we're inside a volcano. And I think the lava just... Well, I guess if there was people here and it was just the volcano erupting, you'd see people and casted.
well, they might be
and-
buried under stuff.
It's true. Maybe-
Encased, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
really
Pompeii.
gross.
Except that was
Yeah.
ash.
Hmm.
It was actually a heavy layer of volcanic ash that did them in.
It's true.
Yeah.
Not so much
Maybe if-
lava.
Lava just incinerates you and... Well... I'd like to go deeper into this mountain and find more mysteries. Or unlock more of these mysteries, rather.
Don't forget your
Uh,
favorite pickle.
Yeah. How's Pickle doing over there? Is he done chiseling a better thing?
He's like halfway done.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
it takes a while to do sculpture.
Eh, eh.
And we can only assume that Grog is looking on approvingly.
Yep.
What are the other kobolds doing in this room? Are they just also
Honestly, most of
chiseling
them are
still?
just watching Pickle.
Oh, are they like fascinated? Like, whoa, guys!
Well,
got
they
skills.
seem to be impressed that somebody else other than Grog can do this.
I do hope that he's not going to eat this one as well, I whisper to Pickle.
Oh no. I don't even know what's gonna happen. I'm just waiting to see what they're gonna do with this one. Hopefully we can actually like present this to Gerd. I want to see who Gerd is.
Well, supposedly, I believe it's the priest that determines it at the night of the eclipse. Which is in how many days?
I guess your character would be the only one to know this. You have 5 days.
We have 5 days until the next eclipse, at which they...
I'm just assuming your character is a giant moon nerd, considering your name.
Okay. Considering, well, blah. In 5 days, they'll have the next competition. And one among them is chosen to present their sculpture, and I believe the priest takes them to the Great Red Dragon, at which point they're given their blessing.
So we just have to make a statue simply too good for them to not make me the winner. I think, Apple Mary, if after this is done, you could hit it with your hammer a couple of times, I think we'd have a real winner on our hands.
Okay, but what if I mess up the hammer and I undo a lot of this work? I
Then
feel really bad.
Will melt your face.
Yeah, I don't really want to take that risk. I think we should just enter it as is when you're done.
No.
I believe in you. I believe in you, Pickle.
Look, I think we should take the risk. I think you should hit it with your hammer.
Okay, but you can't melt my face if I mess up.
Well,
Pickle?
it's not done yet anyway. But
Yeah.
when it is done, I will melt your face if you ruin it.
No. Yeah, it surely looks grander than the last one.
Yeah, nice wings.
Yeah, I can't forget the butt.
Look, Pickle,
You're
I'm
going
just
to
saying.
give Grog weird ideas.
I'm
just
enlightening
think-
these creatures.
I just think last time was just some sort of like lucky thing that happened, Pickle. I really don't want to take a chance on your really nice. I mean, you're not even done, and it looks freaking gorgeous.
Well, I mean, we can talk to Grob and ask him what he thinks, like what her chances are. I guess that would be up to Linares if she could, but I gotta
But-
finish this thing first.
But if it's terrible, the first time, he's just gonna eat it. Oh, I don't know what to do.
It's fine. It's gonna be magical.
We
Okay.
could see what that other passage was over
Yeah,
past the
that's
ants.
right. That's what we were doing. We'll be back
Yeah.
for you, Pickle.
Leave me to my work.
We'll be back for you. Doing a good
Okay,
job.
So we're
Honestly, I
going
could just stay
to
here.
Squeeze past the ants.
Okay, so the last room that you have available to you is probably the worst room.
The
Oh,
worst. In what manner?
All the acid.
Acid.
That's pretty bad. Why
Yeah,
do they have a pool of acid just hanging out? It's kind of
You're
dangerous.
not
These guys
sure.
Are dumb.
it
talk to
does
this
seem
guy.
to be a natural feature, as there's like,
Oh, is
It-
this one of those pools, like those little geyser
Yeah,
springs?
yeah,
that's all
there
acidic?
are occasional like spurt-ish of like acid. It doesn't like do Old Faithful, but like it seems bubbly and might be coming from below.
What does it smell like?
Actually it doesn't smell too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If anything, sour apple.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
that's not bad. Yeah, is there a rock near me? Are there like lots of rocks on the ground? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, tons.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up a rock. I'm gonna throw it in the acid.
Okay, it sinks.
Um.
If the acid could melt rock, it wouldn't be here.
Mm.
Or at least this type of rock. You'd just have a big hole.
Okay, is there a big rock in the room?
Yes.
Okay, can I lift it?
Make a strength check.
Okay.
Okay, you can lift a pretty big rock.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up a rock and I'm gonna carefully dip half of it into this acid and pull
Okay.
it out.
Okay. It's dripping with acid, but otherwise seems to be fine.
Oh. I'm gonna hit this rock on both sides, both the clean side and the acid side, with my magic pretty stick.
Okay. It doesn't seem to do much, but you do spritz yourself a little bit with acid,
Oh no.
Oh.
which, like, it sizzles, and you get the feeling probably don't want to hit it with... You probably don't want to muck around too much with that acid. It doesn't seem, like, terribly strong, as it just kind of leaves, like, a bit of surface damage on your armor. Oh, wait, no, you're wearing scale mail, so you're vaguely protected. It mostly just takes off some of the grime.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's like Mr. Clean over here.
Kobold.
What you up to,
What-
Linares?
Oh, I was going to ask him about the acid. What purpose does this serve your kind?
Well, it's mostly... I don't know. It was here first.
And are you safeguarding it now?
Well, mostly here so no one poop in and fall in.
Poop?
What? His convenient waste pit.
Oh.
No point. Good for the environment.
Begging I suppose, questioning the whole, like, I don't even know how to articulate this. On the topic of poop, what does Grog poop, considering his diet consists of rock?
What? Grog no poop. He is blessed.
He doesn't poop.
Oh,
Not
that's so
sure.
sad.
Grog don't fit in Tuttle. So...
Wait! Have you guys been carving his poop?
No, Grog no poop.
Okay. Thank goodness. I thought for a moment that maybe
Good
the red...
God, that would
the-
give him some
the-
titanic turds. Those are bigger than him.
I mean, you never know.
All right. Well, that aside, interesting. Does he just continue to add to his girth then?
Yeah, Grog has been getting pretty big.
Ah, I see. I wonder if at which point he'll become more rock than flesh.
The blessing will keep him. I don't know. The Great Red Dragon works in mysterious ways. He's gonna shuffle off to the side, mainly because he has no answers for you and you're kind of scaring him.
Oh, all right.
These kobolds are not used to questioning anything.
No, that's true. They just like to be.
Must be nice.
I mean, they got a sweet deal. No one's immediately trying to kill them. They get plenty of food. They've got a big den.
And yet, they talked about securing treasure and even hostages from the outside.
Where if they're sacrificing people into a
I mean, that's-
volcano,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna melt someone's
That's-
face.
Did you draw a
Oh,
little
look at
pickle,
that.
buddy?
Oh, it's so cute.
Aww.
I made a little pickle. That
So-
one's just for me though. It's just a magic little pickle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Pickle, I'm not touching that thing. That's a beautiful
it
dragon.
looks glorious, especially the little sparkles.
Yeah, it's too good.
Grog has just been watching. He doesn't even look hungry anymore. He looks proud.
Oh,
You've only been his understudy for like half an hour, and you've already maybe not surpassed him, but like, damn if you haven't come close. And
at least in the butt area.
huh. Okay. So he looks pretty impressed, and he is gonna get up.
Uh-oh.
And he's
Oh my
going to
God.
walk this direction,
What?
and he disappears behind the pillar.
Let's follow him.
Oh,
Follow him.
All right.
master!
I'm going to...
So the kobold near
Try to
where he
stealth
disappeared
this.
kind of moves to like bar your path.
Oh, that's why I was going to do stealth on this side of the pillar.
Okay.
Oh no!
Please? Okay,
So-
that's pretty good.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Careful,
Thank
Lunaris.
Lunaris, you sneak right in,
All
and
right.
you find you're not sure how none of you noticed it, but there's an entrance to a hidden little side area with a tunnel down. You're not sure how Grog got through this, but he did, and he goes down.
Mm.
Hmm.
Alright, so this
Interesting.
guy, I'm guessing, is gonna move around and try to block me.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, no. Well, actually, you can't understand him, but he's like kind of hiss something at you. He doesn't want to offend you because, like, you're a friend of a great benefactor now, but, like, he doesn't want you to go downstairs yet.
Okay, can I intimidate him by like waving my hammer, like to indicate that I want him
roll
to move?
intimidation. You're freaking him out anyway, but
Stop scaring them. I think I'm cool now.
It's okay. I don't think I did much.
okay, let me double check. Yeah, he doesn't seem terribly threatened. He mostly just looks confused. The language barrier seems to be a bit of a problem for this poor guy.
Got any ideas?
Can I craft a small kobold that looks like him and give it to him as a gift? I'm not sure. I'm not trying to like get anything out of it. I kind of just want to do this.
Okay, yeah, you can get started. By the way, make a perception check.
Very well.
Okay,
yeah,
you don't notice too much.
Darn it.
Okay,
I have
so
acro. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I want to make him like a small, like a miniature.
yeah, the hammer and chisel are very are very like fine detail oriented and large detail oriented. It might be magical. You know that already. Okay. So, I'm gonna switch you guys over because Lunaris is...
I just want to see where he's going.
Okay.
So you make it down to this other map. And you more or less watch this titanic kobold noodling his way through. He does not look like he fits very well. And he's squashing himself through that small tunnel.
Okay, well, I'm
where'd
going
that boy
to
going?
wait until he reaches a point where he's no longer squishing alongside the tunnel.
Yeah, he very quickly disappears after that point.
Okay, and then I follow.
Ooh.
Okay. So, you are in a big room. You also can't see anything.
Oh, right, because it's so dark.
Oh man, if I could get down there, I could help her because I can see in the dark.
I know. I really wish that I had taken the cantrip for dancing lights, but instead I did mage hand. Ugh. That's the one issue. And the thing is,
Just mage hand around in the dark.
Well, the mage hand can be invisible or visible, but I don't think it gives off light, which is the unfortunate bit.
Oh, I meant just like grope blindly in the dark. I don't know. Can you?
I can't feel.
Are you aware
it.
when the mage hand? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't
in that
think
case,
I can
it's
feel
pointless.
it.
Yeah, I think she has to see what she's doing. There might be other ways, like probably a magic item if you wanted to go find a wizard to make one for you.
Okay.
But
Okay.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm
So yeah, the
entirely
light
blind.
pretty much ends where you are. There are some weird noises down here though.
What kind of noises?
It sounds like a lot of rock on rock action. And more of that like dirge-like howling. In fact, it's really loud comparatively.
Ooh, so there must be a multitude of kobolds down here.
It doesn't sound like draconic.
It's not draconic anymore?
No, this is something else. You're not sure what it is. It's coming very distinctly, kind of distantly, and then also very directly to your left. But you can't see from where.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Well, I am going to back down the tunnel a little bit so that this won't be visible from the room. But I will light a torch and have my mage hand hold it.
Okay. You're gonna have to roll another stealth. Well, make a stealth check for that, because you're lighting up a light in an area that's almost completely pitch black.
Right, which is why I wanted to go around the corner.
Okay, so further down or right where you are?
Well, if I lit this, wouldn't it only light half the tunnel? Or I should go all the way back to the start.
Well, imagine if you're in like utter blackness and then one star turned on.
Yeah, that'd be too much.
I do have
I
a
should
dark
probably-
vision elixir.
Ooh, yeah, that
I
would
can
be
quick
good.
craft that.
Well, I should go back.
Lunaris wouldn't know that until...
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have gone back anyway.
That...
for
I might as well say, that's the sort of thing that, yeah, you should probably not let her know until...
Okay. No, I know
Okay.
that he's capable of doing that. I just didn't know that he could craft it now.
Okay.
But, so I'll go around this corner, and I will light the torch, send it off with the mage hand.
Okay. Now, the mage hand it has a 30-foot reach on it, right? Or is it? No, it's 20 feet.
I thought it was 30 and then it could go up to 60.
Mage Hand, Pathfinder 2.0. I believe I looked it up. The answer is 30 feet. You're right. Oh,
right.
wait, hold on.
This is so risky,
So,
though.
range is 30 feet. You create a single arcane hand, either invisible or ghost-like, that grasps the target object and moves it slowly up to 20 feet. So...
Oh, then that's not good. I
yeah,
don't
so
wanna
you can
do
make
that.
it 30 feet away from you, but then it only goes 20 feet at a time.
I second guess that. Perhaps I don't want to do that. Because I was hoping that I could send it...
And yeah, it
down
has
the
to be within that
passage.
30-foot radius of you.
Ooh. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. It'd be nice if I could... I really miss having dark vision. Okay. Actually, I don't know if I've ever had dark vision in one of these games, have I?
Mm-mm.
That's unfortunate. I'll go back up instead. Because
Okay.
we shouldn't also split up the group.
And so Lunaris returns to the surface, unharmed, undetected, but only with the barest hints of details as to what awaits them below. Is it some kind of giant dragon terracotta army? An army of kobolds? Some kind of high priest situation? Who knows? I guess you'll just have to find out on the next episode of Dragon's Deep.